Welcome to episode 6. Yeah, algae has definitely grown a little bit more since. Hopefully it will die down soon. Mum thinks these are eggs or they're glue, but they look like they've grown since then. I think they're algae spikes, which is basically it produces algae quite severely sometimes. I think it is one of those, but Mum thinks it could be glue, but I'm starting to think that's not here. But we'll see, because I've never actually seen glue on this before. I never even noticed it, but we'll just have to see. Yeah, as you can see, the algae is quite green. So I'm gonna start giving it a bit of a quick rub down before I head out with Owen. So we're gonna do a bit of a vlog today. We're gonna give the tank a bit more of a cleaning crew. So that's what we're planning today. We're not buying in them today, but I'm hoping to get more in the future. So in the next couple of weeks from now, we are going to be basically adding the shrimps and the snails. And today I'm just going to be basically testing out if they've got any. Oh, there's a bit I've just missed. That looks like a wavelength. Yep. So, yeah, basically, oh, missed a bit more. Basically, as I say, this is what I'll be doing now while I'm at it. So, yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm getting the tank ready. From what I've been hearing, it is a thing. It should die down, but I'm hoping to, at least. So I've had a bit of a few more adventurous birds coming into here, and I've just seen that a pigeon has gone into here. I don't think that's Pidge, but we'll just have to see, because I haven't seen her in the past 4 days, so this might be another pigeon. So we've just learnt that we've got the German market.
I believe it's German market. I don't know what the fuck it is, but food's going on, look here. I saw food as well. Ooh.
Burgers.
That shit smells good.
Smell burgers. Yeah. Smells nice, actually. Let's see how it goes. So, after looking around, we've found out that it's called a beach festival, where people who are struggling through tough times, where there's like no money and anything like that, they go off and give people who haven't got like a lot of money a beach, which is actually quite amazing.
Oh, cool.
They got like a massive sand pit, haven't they?
I want to play this sand pit, but I think I'm a bit too big for the sand pit.
Which is quite cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Old. I want to be like 12 again, so I want to play sand pit.
But yeah, it's been quite an interesting start of the day, I must admit.
It's been good.
Hello, Syrian hamster. Trying to dig, are you? Oh, you're having a pee. How could you? I wonder who's in here. Hello. We've got little rats in here. Ah, cute. Look at these little fellas.
I know, it's cute.
Hello. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Look at these little guys. Hello. Hello. What are you up to? Hello. Oh, Owen. Look. Look on that plant. Right there.
Oh, catfish.
It's a loach.
There's a loach. Oh, look.
Yeah, it is a catfish. It's a bristle catfish.
Yeah,
They grow
like-
to 12 centimetres. They're massive. Obviously it's a baby, but wow, fair play to them. Oh, look at those little guys. What on earth is a rasbora doing in here? There's 3 rasboras. Why are they jumping in here? That's crazy. X-ray tetras. Oh, these guys are a little bit more aggressive than usual. Okay. These guys are pretty. Hello. Hello. So those silver tip ones, the slightly redder ones, they're the silver tips. And then you've got the big finned ones with the much brighter fins. They are the Columbia red fins. Oh, you guys are aggressive. Oh, it wouldn't be best to have you guys in here, especially with my tank. Hello, boys. Nice to meet you. Hello. Hello. Look at these guys. What's that? These little swordtails and mollies. Yeah, they're pretty. Oh, those are the mollies. All them lot of mollies, and then they're the ones with the longer tails are the sword fins or sword tails.
Molly's a fish. Molly's a fish.
No, it's actually a thing.
I know, Molly's a fish.
So these guys are the red gourmies. I reckon these are female. I could be wrong. But then look at these little glow-right tetras. They're beautiful.
They're beautiful, they're gorgeous.
Look at the size of them, though. My word.
I'll make my favourite thing.
Yeah, go for it. Hello, guys. So here's the regular guppies you could see. But these are the endolers I've got. So the endolers are quite pretty. So the ones with the longer tails are the females, and the males are the ones with the smaller ones. One with the smaller tails, like this little guy here. So there's a few males in here. Look, see? They're already going for the females, trying to group up with them. And then you've got more of these little guppies. So these are the female guppies here. And these guys these are the male guppies, and these are the female ones. Oh, you found crickets.
They're locusts, they're meant to be lizard
Oh, they're
food.
locust.
They're meant to be lizard foods, but grasshoppers are called.
You won't be able to hold them. So I think they'll let you. Oh, look at the golden barbs. They're beautiful.
I think I'm getting a bit, but like 12 of these.
Hello. All the golden barbs are cute. So that's the African shrimp, giant shrimp. So those guys grow up to about 10 centimeters. Reds, we need a red spotted snail, so we'll have to go to the other end in a bit. So these are the neon tetras, they're the normal ones. We need to obviously establish aquarium to start them up, and then we've got the Amano shrimp, but they don't look like they're in here at the moment because they've probably been purchased. Is that one? It looks it. Wood shrimp. Ah, okay. So these are the wood shrimp. And there's the Amanos. Ah, there they are. Perfect. There's the Amanos. They must have jumped over. Shrimp are quite clever like that. There's quite a fair few of them. And then there's the big guy there. Ah, so that's what those are, the wood shrimp. Like these look like this big guy over here. There's the black neon tetras. They're pretty actually. I used to look after a few at school. Just realised there's a neon tetra in here. Did he just jump over? Ah, interesting. Right. So in the future, I'm hoping to see if I can get one of those Abdullahs. I think that's what it says here. So I'm hoping to go for maybe like a species or something, but it doesn't look like they're in here. The cherry barbs look beautiful though. Really? Did you nick my hat?
I stole your hat.
Of course you did.
And I'll put it back.
It's alright, I don't mind that. This little guy. Hey.
He's really shocked.
So this little guy here. Oh. They got tiger loaches. Ah, oh sorry, ground loaches. Oh, they're pretty. They look like they're from the corridor family. And obviously you got these guys here. Oh, sorry.
Look in the female, yeah, I just look in this fishing.
They're pretty, aren't they? So you got the yo-yo loaches here. One of the reasons why I've never been a big fan of these type of goldfish is because it's due to overbreeding. So sometimes their eyes will be looking like they're going upwards all the time. They look pretty, they're cute, but it saddens me because of how many times humanity have ruined their biological bodies. Look at these little platies. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Very playful. Ah. The little the Orama shrimp are here. Excellent. Oh, look at their eyes, they're so cool. Might have to get some moss balls for them. Because I do like things like that. There's one at the back actually. You guys are very playful. You do love them, don't you?
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know how your mum's going to look after these guys if they're if she's going to get them.
I fucking go.
I hope she learns. Oh, look at these rosy barbs. Oh, they're gorgeous. But they're territorial apparently.
I want a snaky.
Oh, look at this, oh. I know there's not many of them, but there's mountain minnows.
Hey, you got some.
Yes, but there's more of there's different colours in here. There's more blacks on the sides. There's more black in the side of the bodies here. Quite pretty actually. There's a Danio in here. How on earth did a Danio jump in here?
How many white cloud mountain minnows have you got?
So I've got about 3 mountain minnows. I'm hoping to grow more of the population in the future.
What restaurant has Boras? What restaurant? Right?
So I've got 4 Rasboras.
3 mountain minnows.
Yeah, and 3 mountain minnows and 2 Endula guppies. So these guys, how on earth did this batch have one jump in here? How? That is incredible.
I want to feed the mountain minnows.
Maybe in the future I might get you guys to feed them. Like fit. Yeah, you guys
fed
can
your
if you
fish.
want to in the future.
I have fed your fish.
I know, but I'm saying maybe in the future we can do the same again.
Very cool. I want a snaky.
Yeah, bad.
I want a snaky.
But yeah,
I want some cobra.
yeah. Oh, these are pretty. Oraganders. Oh, I miss them. I miss my one.
I am licensed to handle venomous reptiles.
No, I know you do. But I think you have to occasionally. Sometimes you have to like update it after a few years or something.
You do, and it also costs a lot of bloody money. I think mine's probably outdated by now.
Yeah, probably yours is outdated now, but look at these beauties.
So I have my venom license, but I got
So there's a medium, and there's the large ones over there. Okay.
yeah.
Thing is, they all grow to the same size. Like they all go to the same size. That one goes to 14, and that goes to 14 again.
I can't remember what it was that I got my license for either. I can't remember if it was for the trench or the viper. Might be for my hognose pit viper. Yeah, it's for the viper. Because I think the one trench has got chili rose.
Yeah. Oh,
Chili.
you can see the colours like on the camera. Look at that. That's beautiful. They look like actual koi.
That's sick.
They actually look like koi in this, don't they?
There's giant ass goldfish.
Oh, that one doesn't look very happy. Oh, come on, guys. Hope you haven't got swim bladder.
Which
It
one?
does happen. The one's what that's always on the bottom at the moment. Just makes, obviously, gotta keep an eye on them. Yeah, but even if they try and swim back up, they'll still go back to the bottom again. It's how their biological bodies work. Like this one here, there's about a few in here. Look, there's one on the floor. Look.
Yeah.
You see, he doesn't look very happy. But yeah, there's plenty of Romano shrimp here. 100%. You sneezed again, didn't you, Owen? You sneezed, didn't you? Hello, Patty. I know. I do feel bad for you. So you just wanted me to have a look at this, and this is what you want?
Yeah, but I need a bigger one than that.
Thing is, you wouldn't be able to do it because our house,
I know.
our landlords won't actually let us.
No, I know.
I'm the only person in the building who will ever actually have support animals. And it's for mental health. Do you know that was a right bitch to actually get them in?
I know.
It was a nightmare to get my animals in.
I know.
They actually denied me first time to actually do that. That's how strict they were. But we had to convince them that we were actually, that I had to have them. They're cool. Which one's the ones that squeaking? Ah,
That'll be the cricket.
the black crickets are squeaking.
Do you know how they do it?
It's through the legs.
Yep, they run this in.
No, I know, it's through the legs.
Yep. They run this in.
Quite clever, actually. Oh look, there's one actually. There's one.
Very large.
Look. Owen, look. Look at that one there.
Yeah.
It's rubbing its wings. That's how it's communicating. What are they?
Those are mice and rats. So,
Fair enough.
this here.
There's a big rat.
That's a large rat.
I actually, did you know? I'm going to tell you something really crazy. I actually had to cut up a mouse when I was at college.
Oh, I did a chicken, a toad.
Yep, I did a baby chick actually.
What else did I want to cut open? They didn't want to take alcohol. I did a rat, a chicken, a toad, and there's another one. I can't remember what it was.
These guys would be really good for the birds. Like mealworms.
Yeah.
Mealworms could be quite good for the fish, for the birds. Look at the waxworms! My word! Look at the size of them, Owen.
Waxworms.
These guys here. Look at the size of them.
Oh, yeah, huge.
My word. I've never actually
Those
got
ones are
into yeah, I know. I have
Everyone
kind
says
of
black
gathered.
crickets are bad. Well, it's the worst. They're a lot more better for escaping.
Look at these morrow worms. My word.
Not like Mario worms.
Yeah, look at these guys.
It's what we feed the. It's what we used to feed the axolotls at college with.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. So I do apologise to anybody who is a bit squeamish of certain animals, but this is what you learn from having pets. For God's sake. Hey look, I found Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. Hey look, I found Titanic. I guess I did what the submarine couldn't.
Oh, you can't say that. Especially about the ties.
I just found what the submarine couldn't.
Oh no, Owen.
Pay £250,000 to go see something. Go into a pet store, you can find it for like a couple of quid.
Look at this is pretty cool.
Smoke that shit up.
Really?
What was the bridge from Sudbury where we got a walk?
Oh yeah.
That always gets inside to cross over the bridge.
Look at
which is
that.
hundreds of feet in the air.
Look at that.
Fuck me, that shit.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? It's very cool.
That's cool, man.
Very sick. Very. Well, I think we know. We both know who that will be.
That's you today.
A little bit. After a bit of an error with supported living, but yeah. No, I was just saying, we both know... No, I'm just saying, we both know who would that be.
Yep. Hey, mobbers.
Is it the one that he shall not be named?
Yeah.
God, he was so grumpy last night, wasn't he?
Fuck you. I love you, really. You're the only friend I have.
No, I'm just saying that Matt is the most grumpiest out of the group. Like, you call me the odd man, and this is what happens.
I was just chilling last night, man.
I know you were, but he wasn't. He was.
Beefing, I was like, yeah.
We weren't beefing. I was taking the piss out of him.
Yeah, he was beefing though.
Oh yeah, 100%. He was in the right mood. I do love these guys. They are so cool. Little neon dwarf rainbows. I might actually have one of these one day. Very pretty. Oh, these little roaches. They are so hungry. They're gonna grow up to about 8 centimeters. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy. I do love the electric rams, but from what I can see, they haven't got any, which is kind of sad. No red spotted snail so far, but the shrimp is very populated, so they must be very, very active, especially for these guys. I do like these little rams though, they're pretty. Oh, look at this little guy. Apparently these guys can get quite aggressive when they get to a big size. Razza was just telling me the other day that one of them ate nearly all the fish because it got up to quite a big size. That was just his mum's fish tank. Little rat borers. Oh, I love them. I love you guys. You guys are so cool. Oh, you guys are pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. There's these little penguin tetras. They're quite big actually. They can grow up to about 3 centimeters. These guys look like they're at 4 centimeters, maybe at full length. So they're pretty actually. Maybe one day I might have some. But the silver tips and the Colombian red fins, they're very pretty, but I wouldn't go for these guys. Like, these guys are very, very territorial. Extremely territorial, in fact, but they are pretty.
That is so cool.
The fact that he is tall enough is brilliant.
No, that is literally...
That is so cool.
The coolest thing I've ever
That is so cool. Last time we saw this, it was a state. And now, look at it. Still working. Fantastic. It's still a little bit mucky, but you know, you're going to expect that in nature, especially with twigs and all them stuff. Coins, I guess that's fine, it's normal. But it's nice to see this still in action. That used to be a really good place. Shame that it's shut and probably never will open again. I ain't gonna lie, it has been a good day. Like, you know, despite what happened this morning, I'm glad it actually went okay. Learned some stuff as well, which is very helpful, very detailed. So hopefully there should be some ways to combat the algae that I have in my tank at the moment. So in case you guys aren't aware, which I knew it was stringy, but it's basically hair algae, which is quite a long strain, so it goes across. I've seen it before and I've kind of experienced it as well, so I know what it's like. I know what that stuff can do, and we have to combat it the best way. The better we fight it, the better we can conquer it. Look at that weather. Wow. It's going to be very, very rainy tomorrow and possibly the rest of the evening. All right, we're home. Whoop-dee-doo. Bit dark tonight. Yeah, so like I said, what I was told earlier on, that it's hair algae. It's not easy, but there is ways to battle it and even take it out in a better way. So let's hope, shall we? So, yep, it's coming up to 5 in the goddamn evening. And, yeah. So you must be wondering what happened with Owen. Well, funny enough, Owen met up with a friend and basically chilled with the friend, and he said he was going to stay with her and chill for a bit, and then other than that, I think he's still with her now, to be fair. But it's fine, you know, that's that's his business. I'm just gonna chill, and it's been a good day. You know, like I said, I've learned a lot of info about hair algae and some stuff about some fish, some species, and you know, the guy who was there was quite helpful actually. Some of the stuff over at Pets at Home, which in case you Americans or people who aren't outside the UK, basically Pets at Home is it's like basically a pet store, but it has like fish, rats, and hamsters, and guinea pigs, rabbits, those kind of things. And my favourite subject is fish, but also, in case you guys don't know, I'm actually a mouse fan. Yeah, I like mice. I've always been a favourite of mice, and ever since then, I've just always been that way. My first time I ever watched, became a mouse fan was my aunt, who introduced me to Stuart Little, or in America it's called Stuart Little, which is quite cool actually. I didn't know at the time when I was younger that it was a book, but as I grew up, it became a book, and that was it. And when I was very, very young, I had my focus around having a little toy mouse, basically a little key ring, and I had it basically just chill with this little thing with me, and have like a little bit of life to it, making me feel stable and all that stuff, and it just made me who I am. And I don't need the little guy anymore, like the little mouse, but you know, I called it Stuart, and that's how I did it. That's how I started. I started my own first imagination, and look at that. That's why, if you ever do ask people about autism, it does tell you about like information about people like myself who would need like special toys and all that stuff. And funny enough, Owen's friend's actually autistic, and she needs like fiddly stuff to help her with her sensory, and that's what I used to do. I used to have something similar, but I sometimes do need it, but like it's very rare nowadays. My sensory is I never talk about this to anybody. I basically play with labels. It's a sensory thing. I've always done it when I was a kid. I will always probably still do the same thing too. It's I never talk about it, but I've always done it. It's something I've always done since I was a kid. We're all gonna do strange things in our lives, and that one of them is being basically touching things that makes us feel better. It's always been a thing that I've done ever since I was a child, and you know, doing that, it's not like a bad thing. Some people think it's weird because, you know, every person does strange things in their lives, and one of them is touching labels. For me, that's just how I've always done it. But I don't touch anybody's clothing. I basically do it to help myself out if I feel a bit overwhelmed, or just something just to help me out a little bit. It's like touching a cuddly toy and helping you with certain things. But again, it's not like something that I wanted to, you know, admit that I don't like admitting. It's always been a private thing for me, but you know, when you put it out there, it helps people, like give people a bit of an understanding how that works. And when you learn about like your disability, it has its, as I always keep saying, it's going to have its quirks, and it's going to have its ups and downs, and you know what I mean. That's what life's all about, and you have to find that stability. And you know, as I always keep saying, I love like mice, space rockets and things like that. But like that again, that's not a bad thing when it comes to things like this. I've always been a fan of these since I was a child. I always have. But you just gotta know the ups and downs of it, the strengths, the weaknesses, and that's what is autism all about. You just gotta learn the strengths and weaknesses and all those things you gotta do, because at the end of the day, if you don't know how to control your autism, then how are you going to, you know, control your environment? I mean, like, you can't control the situation, but you can control your environment. You can control your situation in a certain way. Just don't do it in a, you know, in an ill manner, because, you know, you're going to have people who are going to think you're weird. But, you know, neurodivergent, I think that's what they call it, is, it's basically like that, but like, basically, it's very difficult to explain, but when you are, it's hard to explain. Let's just say it's difficult for me to explain, but some people who I've met over the years, they would do it for the rest of their lives. They don't care. They love it. They love doing things like this. And it's something that I've learned over the years too. Like, I've met people who are the same. My ex-girlfriend, Lorna, she was like that too. Well, I used to call her Roxy, basically. I don't speak to Lorna anymore, but if she does ever come across this video, I hope she sees this and see what I get up to in the future. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna cut this video off, and I hope you guys had a good day, or evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world, and I'll speak to you guys all in the next episode soon. Peace.